and gentlemen, we are live!
What is up, guys? What is up? What's up? Welcome. Welcome to Trench. How's it going?
What's up?
How's it going, Alphaballer? How are you doing?
Oh, man. What a fucking time to start. Trench Capital with Pulse Chain at all-time low, and we have BTC dumping red, So, hey, you know how it goes.
That's funny. I didn't have my mic on. I'm speaking the whole time, and next thing you know, there's. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, we started with some small delay, like some technical issues, but that's how it goes every single time.
The Mac had to update, and then I'm just like, oh, for goodness sake, the camera's not working, this is not working, that's not working, whatever. It is what it is. I was just gonna say, or what I was saying when I was muted was like, I've been saying that we're in a bear market, right? But people, we still hang on to the hope because you get nice little pumps, and we had like this relief rally. I'm just seeing Bitcoin right now, like $74,500. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah. I see you.
Amazing opportunity. Yeah.
I'm back, bro. Just wait. But guys, like and share real quick. Get this out. What's your thoughts, man? Because I'm starting to see a lot of people post like, "Oh, the bottom's in for crypto." So because people are bearish now, and just suddenly switch. I don't know. What's your thoughts, bro?
Bottom is in probably for the people that are still left around hanging.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of people hanging around. There's a lot of people that are clinging on, just being like, please, just pump a little, just
to 3x,
which would be back to like all-time high. Right? So like, just pump like 2-3x, and then I'll pull out. So, did you see the Confessions thing where there was that guy? I don't know if it's true or not. Okay, I reposted it. It seems like the best engagement right now is literally just Pulse Chain FUD. It's like I'll post something and it's getting like 20,000-30,000 views or whatever. But it was the one where the guy was like, "Oh, I made $22 million. I put in another 7 million of my Bitcoin into Hex, and then it dumped." And I'm like, low key, I think there's a possibility that that's a true story, but I'm not sure. What's your thoughts?
I mean, looking back at the Hex whales, looking back at what the Pulse Chain whales, where they were flexing like watches, cars, millions, everything, that convention actually might be true. It's a thing to laugh, because like, man, you just DCA like 22 millions. Probably like some people looking at this is like, bro, that's life-changing money, and he's still on crypto. He's still like you want more. It's like, that's the beauty why we are fucking here, why we are in the fucking trenches, why we're like.
Still though, like, wouldn't you position size it? Like, anyone who's in long enough goes, right, okay, I probably need to buy. Like, people don't just buy Bitcoin off of the first, maybe back in the day, okay, but I'm talking about like new Gen Z / like millennials. They don't just buy Bitcoin straight off the rip, and then after a while you go, actually, I should probably buy some. I should probably chuck a little bit of this, 20%.
A couple of millions, just like in Hex, Pulse Chain.
Yeah.
And hey, look at that, the Grandmaster Hex sales. That's Gary's friend, so maybe actually a true story.
Yeah.
It's a hard confession.
I really don't like for those that don't know, right? Gary Woods, big community member, specifically in the Pulse chain ecosystem, very well connected guy. I don't, like there are a couple guys that I really respect in the community. Trevor's one of them. Gary Woods is another. I'm trying to think of like bigger. Crypto Coffee is another one as well. And
shout out Crypto Coffee, the one that brought me to fucking Pulse chain. Let's go.
There you go, Crypto Coffee. Let's go. Right? Yeah. And a lot of these guys, like I really respect them because they've been in the game or they've got skin in the game. They've brought in like big people who. So if they're pissed off, right, and if they're posting about being pissed off, I don't have any problem with it. Do you know what I mean? Because they've got more skin in the game and more reputational damage if things go south. And because things are going south and because things are bearish, it's like, well, no shit, they're going to be pissed off. And people are like, oh, you're like cry-fagging or you're crying about the price. Like, dude, your $1,000 DCA, once a year or once every quarter or whatever, however much you can gather is nothing compared to what this guy has probably put in and been a part of. It's probably been a bigger whale or bigger individual in the ecosystem. So, the person can have, if they want to say their mind, they can say their piece, especially if from the top down, the marketing's not been good. There's not been push for product. It's been slow with narratives and agendas and stuff like that. Like, it's okay to criticize sometimes. Don't be deluded and just never criticize, but come up with solutions. I think that's the other thing is like, look for solutions.
Crypto overall, bro, the whole vibe around that, it's been kind of hot chairs. So you have just to jump, catch the next wave. So yeah, well, it's a pity that we got this kind of stories, but that's how crypto works, man. Some people turn from $100 to like tens of millions, and there is the dark side of that.
Yeah, that's I mean, like I saw, did you see the guy, I think his name's Crypto Nick, guy with the big nose, the big, like
the big nose.
Yeah, big nose guy, right? He's like he does all these skits on X and stuff, and he was talking about how you don't blame the founder of Solana if he bought or he held up until $280 Solana, and now obviously
yeah, bro.
You know what video I'm talking about? Maybe
but that guy he also launched a Memecoin just like recently, and he was like, guys,
What, he just like launched some shitty Memecoin to get some extra?
Yo, Arky. What's up? We got some people, man. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, guys, we'll go on to the comments as well. But like the video, get it out there. We're going to be trying to do this on a regular basis, like Monday to Friday. And obviously, the themes are like, well, trenching. I mean, like, number one, trenching, but also we're multi-chain guys. So I think exposure to different projects outside of, what your typical ecosystem is, but also inside of that as well. I think that people want to know what's going on. You look at stuff like, for example, Hyperliquid, man. I don't know if you've been watching what's been happening with Hyperliquid, but Hyperliquid at all-time high. It's the buy and burn that we wanted on PulseX, but we didn't get. I said it's like
yeah.
We put a post up,
a lot of people were comparing it from the beginning when it was at the lows, buy and burn, everything, but it was like a much bigger audience to capture. So that's right. An interesting topic.
Yeah, we'll talk about how. I mean, like, it's pretty insane, and the privacy coins seem to be going up as well. But obviously, general market's just pretty cooked.
MGK, what we didn't do, actually, I didn't introduce myself at all. So some people knew me, some people don't really, actually. Yes.
So who the fuck are you, bro?
Who the fuck is Alphaballer? Yeah. I got on Pulse chain like quite late, like maybe started with a PulseX sacrifice as most of the people saw the videos, hundreds of X promised, like getting rich of $500 sacrificed. I was like,
Wait,
okay.
meant to have expectations of profits, bro, from the working
Yeah,
classes.
of course. No expectations, bro. Just 10,000 X. That it was on the wall, like, hey, 10,000 X. Just okay, no expectation. But yeah, and I literally saw my $500 in 6 months going to zero slowly. Yeah. On the first big dip, I was like, wait, why my money is like $50 right now? That's when I started to pay attention to Pulse Chain. That's when I was getting, my feet inside this community. And I was like, okay, came for the money, stayed for the community. That's kind of the Alphaballer. Just transitioned from NFTs, like run it literally Alphaballer from NFTs, $500 to like 6 figures, back down to zero. Found Pulse Chain, and that's where my journey starts. So,
Okay.
yeah,
And
born
was
in
it
the
just
trenches.
NFTs exclusively that you were into, or were you dabbling in other coins as well?
Just NFTs. I had no idea about what is coins, what is like hacks, what is Pulse Chain, what are blockchains, bro. I just knew like ETH NFTs. That was the meta. That's how my introduction with crypto
No Solana,
was.
no base. Well, base.
Nah. And I was lucky enough to see one of random, like either live streams like that, like how we are doing, so it's a good onboard overall and outreach. Either it was a small clip about like probably a sacrifice. there were a lot of them, and that's how like my introduction with Pulse Chain, crypto, and everything came.
Dude, I hate that word, sacrifice, bro. Like,
yeah. Well, we had plenty of them, so that's normal to hate it.
yeah. It's more the fact that we're, like, obviously it's an IPO, right? It's money raising round, and we all know it. We're just like painting again, just like painting what something is. Like ProveX, what is it? It's basically privacy based. I think someone said it was a copy of something else. It was like, okay, well,
yeah, ZK proof.
TK proof. That's right. One. That was what I was looking for. So let's just call it how it is. Let's not like pretend. That's not. It's not.
Well, there will be a lot of let's call how it is on this stream probably.
100%, man, 100%. And I think also it's just like, well, okay. I think people are in this position now where they're like, okay, what's the next step? Is because obviously we've been heavy Pulse Chain guys, so it's like, is chain still going to be about? Is there still going to? I think there's always going to be opportunities, but
on Pulse Chain, 100%.
Well, but yeah, Pulse Chain, but also like I think that you're going to get OGs or guys who have been in for a long time who decided this cycle, right? All I'm going to do is I'm going to buy, hold, and wait for the price to go up, and it didn't happen. Where you're going to go, right, well, now it's time to dip my feet in different things, like try different things, go different avenues, stuff like that. So we'll see if people do, but like they'll get into the meme coins, they'll get into privacy coins, they'll probably get into things that AI coins or AI narratives or stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see.
Oh yeah.
Let's go through. Yeah, go on. Sorry.
There is a lot of topics. There is a lot of things going outside only of the number go up and price.
Yeah.
So there is like actual people trying to get the tech in and like spread the word about crypto. So pretty excited for the future, man. That's why we're building this. Like probably one of the best time ever to lock in, and the people that will enter now and will follow like the smart minds, smart money. That's why kind of the logo, what we're trying to build over here, just get that smart mind around and like share the knowledge, be in the trenches, find about the new tech, new opportunities. This is like the beauty of crypto. Just get in the low, get a lot of information.
Yeah, I mean, like the low, I think will come. What are we in?
Big
January,
discussion about the low, huh?
we're in Q2, so probably Q3, Q4 next, like of this year. I think Q4, but that would be like October, November, December. But then it could preemptively happen by Q3. So, I mean, yeah, let's see. But I've been calling on it for a while. We'll see. We'll see. Like,
Yeah, I know you've been quite bearish, bro. I remained the only one bullish the whole time, but I've been seeing my bag just decline this way.
well, I just wonder where people get the bullishness from, right? Like, I'm just wondering, okay, what are the catalyst events that are actually going to happen that are going to change the course of the trajectory of the trend, of the overall trend. That's where I couldn't understand it, because people were like, this is going to happen, or that's going to happen, or monetary printing is going to happen. I said, okay, well, what's the event? Because usually when we have like crazy monetary printing, what's the event that's going to kick that off? Or what's the thing that's going to kick it off? You could possibly say the war with Iran could be a factor, but there was just so many things. And then I knew that there's going to be a Fed chair that's going to come in this month, right? That changing, but he can't implement those changes until I think the first Federal Reserve meeting is either June or July. So even if you implement the first change from then, and then you go, okay, I'm going to do rate cuts or whatever, which I don't think he's going to do. Going to do rate cuts from June, July, whatever, and do, say, rate cuts 1, 2, 3, 4 times, because you'd have to do it multiple times with very small amounts of interest rate cut. Those things, for them to actually settle in on the market and actually affect the markets, to be priced in positively, takes time, because when you do a rate cut, you're basically destabilizing the markets. You're destabilizing what's coming. So yeah, I'm still.
Why doesn't bring that chart up, and we have a look also at like Bitcoin and everything, because it's been bleeding lately, man. It's been bleeding.
Let's bring it up, man.
Marco Marcelo, PHEX down 98%. It's about to go time, baby. Yeah, I don't know about that, but
yeah, let's shout out a few people. Shout out to Fiend. What's up, bro? Welcome into the stream. Sure feels like a bottom. Time to DCA a smidge. Yeah, if you feel happy to. Shout out to MVS. MVS, good morning, brothers. Say cheese. How's it going? Thanks for the stream. Hexagon Lost in Asia. Nice to see you as well. Shout out to Grandmaster as well. Ali. I need to see the emojis on this, because it doesn't show.
Arg is the emoji guy, bro. He doesn't know how to speak. He'll just spam like hundreds of them.
I heard. Did you know that Nick got that? Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. I hope he recovers well. Nice to see World of Cars as well. How you doing? Until crypto is mandatory in some way, we stay in the trenches. Maybe the GTA Clarity Act will help. No expectations, though. I don't know if GTA even comes out this year. Well, I think they're saying November. I like this comment. This time isn't different. All in business as usual. Short-term factors sprinkled in, like always. Subdues. Yeah, bro. I completely agree with you. I absolutely completely agree with Mav. Like, it's just, I think everyone wants it so badly to be different. But let's be real. It's just same old, man. Like, there's nothing.
Same old. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone wants the 4-year cycle to be broken.
I mean, looking back at it, like even if you look at the overall total 3, you look at Bitcoin, we already are repeating the old 4-year cycle, right? So you can't say that it's broken. Is it too early to say that we're already following for the past 6 months, the old chart, like old 4-year cycle, and
Well, I mean,
we do have a decoloration, that's for sure, from from the stocks and everything, but
yeah, and you see the S&P. I mean,
oh
holy
man,
shit.
bro, it just put like a new all-time high, like just a couple of days ago, just put like 7.5 or something like that. Like, what is going on, bro?
Look at this, bro.
Yeah, I know, 7.5. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
So painful to see, but let's come back to the Bitcoin chart real quick. Actually, I'll go
bottom
on this
for
one.
BTC in October, pulse chain maybe as late as January 2027. Maverick, maybe all right, maybe we'll see, you know. I'm the bullish guy over here, guys. So we'll see. We have like a good balance of bearishness and bullishness.
So let me
Libra?
get lines off for a second, right? And like, okay, if I was just to show you, okay, I was just to look at just the chart as it is, okay, I'd say that this right here is maybe this area, okay. Even though it's a little bit more spread with a little bit more time by the looks of things. And this right here would be this.
Oh, damn.
Does anyone else like see that? I don't know, maybe because you get like this sideways, I mean, this slightly goes upwards, but sideways towards upwards chop, right? Smaller, you only had this for like 5 weeks, and you had this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. And then, yeah, you have this, which is pretty much identical to
Hey,
this.
be careful that you might get some angry fangs over there just jumping on you like, hey, what?
Yeah.
Because that looks scary, man. That looks scary, you know?
That's how I mean, I'm just taking away lines on charts and freaking different levels and price levels and stuff like that. But that's where I was like, okay. I mean, obviously, it's not perfect in terms of the timing and stuff like that, but you know, maybe the trajectory, you know, you had this drop down so significant so quickly, right? Where we've kind of extended out on this side, I wouldn't be surprised if the drop isn't as huge. You know, you look at it. I mean, this is a steep drop. Mainly, I think this was in the FTX stuff, right? So,
you know, price follow the news. So there should be like, even if it would drop like heavily, as we started to chop down in the past few days, we're gonna have like probably some sad news, man, because the price is first to act, like insiders and everything. Like, hey, if there's some bad news, something, it could be rough for a couple of maybe weeks.
Well, again, like this whole, every single dip or major dip here, right, from the top here, has been, in my opinion, bullshit news. Like, I think this was like the Trump China tariff news, which was like a 150% China tariff, and that made the top. So I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we've had like, I'm trying to think what else, what news. You've got war with Iran, which probably should have like dropped the price, but sometimes it pumped. I don't know what news could be worse than that. Like, I don't see like a out and out black swan news event, unless you know, Hunter virus or something.
Yeah, no. Even that, no, it should be like something big, bro. We have like some big players in the game right now, because I've seen like very interesting news about like the Bitcoin holdings and everything like that. Like, even if I'm not like wrong, I think even Binance, they posted about it, about the whole circulation supply. So they're just, if they didn't accumulate as much as possible, the institution, because this cycle, who was buying? Yeah. Who was buying? It was like mostly institution and mostly one guy, right?
So this was from Binance official account.
Yeah.
Institutional sold 18.5%, 3.88 million Bitcoin of the circulating supply, which is pretty intense, you know?
Yeah, so it
yeah.
is. It is. It's quite a big, would say, accumulation. But what one fail from one of these big companies, you know,
I'm telling you.
it can be rough, man. It can be
Say
rough.
the
We don't
words
speak
out, bro.
about like, you know, you showed me that big red candle. So, you know, the news can follow like after the price has already been dropping.
Yeah. So this was the thing that I was leaning into. Shout out to Trey Bro, actually, who's actually in the chat. Nice to see
The
you, Trey.
goat,
Yeah.
the
So
goat of the trenches. Let's go.
So he was going on about a few different lines and these moving averages, the 6 moving averages here, and so just to give people perspective, like the 377 is an interesting one. 377 EMA. You see the price come in towards either the 200 SMA or the 377 EMA. That's typically where your bottom is. That's why I don't think it's going to hit something like 35 to 45K. I know that Mav's calling for it, but I don't know if it's going to go that far down. If I could just go back in time, okay, yeah, it did break just slightly below the 377, but it wasn't a huge drop. You see here, maybe an extra 16%. So at 51K right now, another 15% down. I don't know if it will go this far down, but maybe 43K ish, 44K. Obviously, this is a moving average. So as it trends down, this is probably going to lower the moving average is going to lower down. Maybe it goes down to like 45 or 47 or whatever.
So what's your, you know, like price level that you're like, oh my, okay, I'm starting to get, you know, my feet in
between these two lines. Like you see the previous cycle before that, back in 2018, and it touched here, right, on the 200. So a lot of people talk about the 200-week moving average. But yeah, you can see, I mean, to a degree, there's not enough data here, but like you can see, it's pretty much trending to the bottoms. It's just like a significant line for myself. So anywhere between those markers, when you get towards, obviously it broke down, went below here, but as it gets into these zones, that's where I'm like, okay, you know, maybe it's time to kind of start dipping my feet back into the market a bit more. The closer we get, you know, those markers look pretty good for me personally. Not financial advice, obviously.
So you're not looking even at the chance that we might have like a rally beginning of like June or something like that? Because I've been looking at that and I'm like, because I'm the bullish guy, you know, I've been looking at that and like, okay, we can get like this chop like for the next like maybe 1-2 weeks more, beginning of June, middle of June. It's always been a bullish sign for me. I have no idea, bro. It's just like feeling, sentiment and stuff like that. It's just like,
here's your basic like 50-week, your 200-week, and your 100-week moving average, right? Blue one being the 100-week, your 50-week, and this is your usual confirmation that the bull market's over, right? Your 50-week. When it breaks down, you've probably heard this. Benjamin Cohen, loads of different, you know, fucking guys talking about it, right? And you can see it just followed this whole market, like literally from the bottom, pretty much the minute that it broke above the 50-week moving average, the yellow line here, it just kept following and bouncing off of this line, right? And so that's where I'm like, okay, if it's unable to support some of these lines that are really pivotal, I sold here back in November. The reason why I sold was because it broke down below below this marker here, then popped its head back up. So I'm like, okay, maybe it will recover. And this is on a weekly time frame, so you're assessing it on a weekly basis. And it went back up, hit 107, and then couldn't hold. And that's, for me, like that is a sign of weakness. It's gone below it, and now it's breaking below it. It's going below. It's unable to hold. You can see a massive, big, fat red candle went down from, you know, it went at one point it was 108k down to like 90 at its lowest 844 in the same week. So to me, I was just like, okay, this is struggling. This is breaking down. Clearly, the trajectory is then to move towards the next major line, unless it can repair itself and break back above. Then I can't be bullish on where the market's going, just because it's not holding certain key levels, right? You go back to here, you go back in this part, these sections of the bull market. Everyone remembers this part here back in March, right? We had that crazy pump into the beginning of 24.
Good times, good times, man.
Times for 75k, you know, life's good. But then there was this weird awkwardness where it's like, well, what's going on? Is that it? Is that the top's in? You know, everyone was talking about left translated cycle at this point here as well. And then we just got sideways chop, literally like sideways and downwards chop, even going as far down as like 49k at one point on the week. That's crazy, right? You go up to it's like, you know, nearly 80k, drops down. But look what's happening to this line. This line is being respected. These levels are being respected the whole way along that line. Every time it drops down, it's popping its head back up and staying above this line on the weekly. So that's where I'm like, you know, you can go back and go even as far as here. It's respecting that line the whole way through. So, you know, for me, it's important. I mean, for other people, it might not be important to them, but that was kind of my thinking when it comes to this kind of thing. So let's have a look at getting confirmations on XRP everywhere. We're gonna have a look at XRP.
Oh XRP. Man, XRP. Bro, is XRP army still alive? I was like,
100%.
I think there is a bunch of NPCs, IRL NPCs, and just walking around and spamming about XRP and stuff like that. You know, just some of them bought in XRP 500, stuff like that. It's like, man.
Bitcoin OGs aren't going to let people get in the magic carpet ride, man. 60K was the bottom, bro. So wrong. They ain't got the money for it. They ain't got the money for it. I'm sorry, but like, if you look at the Sailor Ponzi and you actually deep dive the Sailor Ponzi, it can go so much lower. This is like, you know, it just takes Sailor start selling a little bit, and he'll move the price so quickly, and he won't even have the liquidity to sell large chunks of his position. But just the fact that he starts selling just a bit after saying never sell your Bitcoin to pay for his Ponzi of dividends that he has to pay out. He's got billions and billions of dollars of dividends that he has to pay out, and he just seems to backdate them all the time by raising new money and just paying them. So he just makes a new product that has a higher dividend yield to entice more money to come in, but not, and it was working. There was lots of new investors coming into the new product each time because the dividend went up from like 8% when you first 8%. Then the next product after that was like 9 or 10%. Now it's like 11 to 12% per year. And where does the dividend come from? The dividend comes from Bitcoin appreciation, and the dividend comes from their own in-house companies that aren't even profitable. When you look at the books, their books are completely cooked. So when you look at it now, and that doesn't even, the majority, I think is like 60% or more. Don't hold me to correct numbers here, but from when I was doing my research, I think it's about 57 or 60% of the dividend yield comes from the price of Bitcoin and price appreciation. So what happens when the price appreciation drops down? You know, so you've got to pay those dividends, right? So
he said it. We might have to sell some Bitcoin. So
right,
you know,
man. To me, he's just preempting it. And the fact of the matter is, he sells a bit. There's probably guys that are going to probably want to front run that. But also there's probably guys that are going to be like, oh, this guy's selling his Bitcoin. And then that might have a little cascade event, you know, and the games might start happening.
Could be fast.
Yeah, it could be fast, but that's okay. I mean, it's just like a quick flush in and a quick repositioning. You said just then, right, institutions now have 18.5% of Bitcoin, which is pretty insane. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong. I personally don't think I'm wrong, but maybe I am wrong. We'll see.
Yeah, we let alone Bitcoin. We have like
His ETH.
some. Yeah, ETH is a sad guy, man. ETH is sitting in the corner and watching for the past 5 years, you know.
Ethereum's in the cuck chair, bro.
Yeah, Ethereum is the fucking cuck chair. I would say people on Pool Chain had way more fun than Ethereum for the past 2 years. Because hey, we had some like you know, some good news. We had like some small pumps here and there, some new projects here and there appearing, trying to build. And it has been in this range of like long accumulation, nothing new, boring stuff, some plus 50% gains. That's like, bro, that's not fun. Of people just getting bored. We have World of Cars. He said sold pools at 403 and now is nothing. Yeah, man. Pools chain life is rough. And we had like probably like what, yesterday? Did we hit like a new all-time low yesterday? Like
there's
bro.
I have to move it to make sure that your head.
What is this like? What am I watching?
So your price right now is 506942.
I used to say that Pulse Chain is front running ETH by 2-3 weeks, and it was working like that for a couple of times. But if Pulse Chain is front running ETH right now, you're looking at ETH going down like a lot, you know, like I mean, maybe another 40%.
I've got the minus 99% from all-time high.
Yeah,
why I have it there is because, unfortunately, Richard's products have a reputation of going minus 99% in a bear market. That's
minus 90. That's
99%.
99%.
Which is more. It's an extra what 90+% from when it hits 95%, right? So
let me ask you this, because you've been more in the Pulse Chain, I would say, not trenches, but you've been in the spaces. What's the overall vibe around? How are people feeling, you know, about the sentiment that is going on?
Dude, like I'll be honest with you, just seeing everyone's just at each other. I knew it was going to happen. Like I knew everyone was going to just go after each other once things were turning south. And like I saw a lot of people pivot into ProveX, and then they to make matters worse, I don't know if they're just kind of low-key retarded or if they like as in the guys that missed out, because there were guys that sacrificed, and if you sacrifice, you would have done well. And everything that was being said by some of the guys that I know who are pretty smart within the ecosystem was correct. And I could understand their analysis. They're looking at it, they're going, if you take Richard's coins away, you look at how much money's been raised. I think it was about 16 million. It's a very low valuation. It's actually extremely low valuation. This may actually be good to put a sizable amount of money in. There'll probably be a decent enough amount of liquidity to chuck in, good amount, and get a quick 2-3x. Some guys were like, no, I'm not going to sell it at 2-3x. And I was like, bro, don't make the same mistake, because even Pulse did a 2x, okay, when it first launched. So just fucking take the 2x. Don't be a fucking bearish trend. Just take your money off the table. And some just didn't listen to me, which was funny. But hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn. Because people actually get sold on the product and sales pitch more than the actual reality of crypto, right? And some of the realities of crypto is, one of the big realities of crypto is that it's very hard to pump a chart in a bear trend, as in overall market bear trend. It's like swimming against the tide against you, right? It's very, very difficult. If you're swimming with the tide and you're going out with the momentum, of course. But if you've got waves coming and smashing against you and you're trying to push out, it's so much more energy, it's so much more difficulty. And that's how I see it.
When you have like another 4-5 coins that are like down 90%, and like that's the fucking, you know, waves you're getting the fucking face hit every single time, and you're trying to pump the other new shiny thing when it was, I believe ProveX was launched in awful timing, without any, you know, marketing, without anything. Like, it's like, okay, it's live, guys. You know,
Well,
there you go.
100%. I mean, it was like a bit shoddy at the end, right? It was just trying to capture the privacy narrative in the same way that pump tires came out during the, you know, you had everything that was popping off with Pump Fun and Solana. You also had Tron release their own version, and then I think also you had 4Meme that came out. But what was the other big one where people started rotating to? There was one other network where people, another launchpad narrative. So, you know, I was just like, hey, it is what it is. You notice that when Pump Tires started, like, people started rotating their core bags into that. So, you know, trying to get pumped, they're following, chasing the pump, and that's exactly what happened with ProveX, right? And so, yeah, I mean, like if you were in it and you positioned yourself well, I can bring up the ProveX chart, because that's now
I could see, I could have seen where it fits the narrative, you know, because it doesn't really bring anything new. Yeah, you might want to put it on like
log
daily, not weekly, because what bottom? Bro, I love Pulse Chain community. I love Pulse Chain guys, because they're still keeping it positive even in the rough times.
Yeah. To be fair, they do stay positive. You asked. Sorry, I diverted a little bit off topic. What's the community doing and what's been happening? Like,
yeah,
like you can see, it's just like people going after each other, and it's part of the reason why I kind of just stepped back over the last few months. I remember originally, like, you know, this kind of happens on every chain. You're seeing it also in Cardano. You're seeing it in other chains as well, Solana to a degree. Like, everyone just starts going after each other, and just like, it's just a bear market thing. There's no real positive outcome during the during the bearish trends, because everyone just, I don't know what it is. Like, everyone calls each other a scammer. Everyone just goes after each other. You know, I had a freaking lawsuit myself that I've had to send out. So it's just like, it's just, what's the point? You know, the reward of being in there, and it's, shout out to the guys that are able to consistently do it, but the reward, it's just sucks.
Yeah, insane, man. They're still like,
dude, if it's the trenches, right? Like, you've just lost, all your brothers have just been like absolutely destroyed by a machine gun, and there's only a few of you left. Like, it's still,
but it's like the same, like 50-60 guys that are, you know, still in the trenches, and like, okay, let's make some fun out of it, because there is nothing like left except like making some fun out of everything that's left.
You know, yeah, I can laugh about it. I can have a joke about it, and that's not an issue. So we've got Hex a lot. Hold on, let me just come back. BTC is lame. Everyone rotating into large caps and small caps. I mean, yeah, but it did well. It did well this cycle, so I can't cry about it too much. I mean, Bitcoin's Bitcoin, man. I don't hate on it. Is what it is. There's a kind of reputation within specifically the Pulse Chain community of like shitting on Bitcoin, and it's like, well, look at Bitcoin versus your chart, bro. It did way better. So yeah, I got to hold my hand up. Like, yeah, you're right. Hopefully we're at the turnaround. Seems like this time last time, basically everyone was destroyed, not paying attention. Hopefully the Clarity Act, green candles. Yeah,
Clarity Act didn't bring anything actually to the table yet.
no.
We don't see. Yeah, it was priced in way before that, and it basically worked in favor of stocks and that part of the area, you know, and not anything related to crypto. So maybe it's something brewing behind that we don't see yet, but didn't really have any positive effects.
When bottom, I think Q4 of this year. I think Q3, Q4 of this year. That's my personal opinion, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Keep buying the dip within the dip within the dip. Yeah, I'm not that kind of guy. Like I'm not. I'm more like, because I did that, right? One of the biggest things that I did wrong in 22 was buy too early. When I could have sat capital and then just bought in the end part of 2022. You know, I bought in the first quarter of 22, I think it was. And if we're looking at like the Ethereum price, you know, I could have got so many more units for so much little capital at that point. You know, so it's like buying too early in a bear market for me is not amazing. I mean, if you're comfortable DCAing in, you're like, you've got specific amounts you can, why not? But if you've got lump sums that you're putting in, yeah. Nothing has done much, and with the macro, who would expect much really? I think at some point it's got to go because the institutions are in and will eventually let in. Yeah, I do think that there will be some price appreciation. The next thing is really like what goes this cycle. You know, like, is it really going to be Solana? I don't think is going to do what it did last cycle. Right, because it went down so low to $9 and then went up to like $300 basically. So what's the next big thing? What's the next narrative? Is it going to be something like Zcash, or is it going to be Hyperliquid, or is it going to be a new chain? Is it going to be BNB again? BNB seems to just consistently do well. You got something like Tron that's just consistently always go. I mean, Tron's chart. I don't know if you've seen Tron's chart.
I've seen Tron's chart. I'm impressed with Tron and everything, because like they have a huge amount of stables and they're like one of the primary where people use the big funds, you know, exchange transfers and everything. So they had a good amount of liquidity. And speaking of that, that's why I loved, you know, that the idea that we build like trench capital and we just get in to experience the whole crypto, like to get this new narrative, to speak about the new things that comes up, to speak about the AI, robotics, energy. There is gonna be like so many things. I know Tron, man. I know. He's been in the trenches as well. Justin Sun, he's been like in the trenches fighting for his own people, all like his coins, and he's been proving that his product is working, and the chart is showing that. The other thing that you said, like, what's the next thing, you know?
Yeah,
I'm paying because I was one of the few guys out like from the Pulse chain community that I was spamming about Sui at around like 0.40 cents, 44, about that area, and the people that were close to me, they knew about that, and it like had an insane run. Yeah. They know that it had an insane, like everything, the structure, how the blockchain works, the Grayscale institution buying in early and pushing it, you know, with huge marketing. Right now, I'm like really looking at Ton as one of like undervalued things. I haven't bought any, but Ton is one thing that I'm gonna look, because hey, everyone is using Telegram, and the way that they integrate their product, they took over, you know, like what, couple of weeks ago, over their foundation,
right.
So I'm looking at this big bad boy, like maybe, you know, If Bitcoin goes to all-time low, I'm gonna look like smaller market cap, just get my position in, because it can be huge. It can be huge, man.
You're saying Ton here, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I really like what I'm seeing about Ton and how they're moving, right? So you don't have to guess like, oh, I want to buy now and get a 10x in the next like few weeks. You're looking like probably like in 2-3 years, maybe something like that. Like you look in the future, like at the next peak of alt season, if there is any alt season, but
Okay, so that's a good question, right? It's like, did we have an alt season?
In my opinion, a lot of people will get angry, and they're angry, but we did have an alt season because meme coins were the alt season, right? Meme coins were, we had like so many coins go from 0 to billions. Meme coins were the alt season, and you have then the Zcash, you have Hype, you had Solana, you had like Sui. There was an alt season, but it was like the dilution of everything was so big that you literally had to be specific on where the alt season was.
Right.
Yeah. So I do believe we did have, but it was like long time ago, like maybe 1 year ago, right? And we still have Hype and Zcash, and those privacy coins that are hugely backed by big guys who are pushing it, and they're still doing very good even in those market conditions. So yeah, I do believe we did have.
What Carl's saying, I don't want to buy the bottom and guess, bet to buy in the bullish trend, even if I miss the first move. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that can work. If it goes lower, your wish gets. yeah, exactly. If it goes even lower, yeah, DCA. DCA. Your average entry is going to be low. 2 more weeks low.
2 more weeks, bro. I didn't get this meme 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks at the beginning, but after being 2 more weeks, it starts to get in your head. 2 more weeks.
2 more weeks. Just a little DCA. Yeah, that's fair. Do you believe? And real question is, do you believe that Ethereum will host RWA, tokenized assets? I do, but I don't know if it's just like a bit of a hype event, really. Like personally, I do see a lot of tokenization of stocks right now, and I do think that should be included on chain, the ability to be able to buy tokenized stocks. But like a lot of people wanted to buy in on token. You saw the need for it more when all the tech stocks started booming this cycle right at the end, and like crypto's in the dirt just after gold did its pico top. Definitely, like people were like, oh, I want to buy some stock now. I want to buy this stock or that stock or whatever. So yeah, I could see them needing to do it on the blockchain. If so, how could anyone give up on Pulse Chain? Ethereum and Pulse Chain could be peanut butter and jelly. Yeah, the real question is like the future of Ethereum, right? Like, I mean, it seems like a very stable, rangy crypto. You look at the price chart here, it just seems to be in this channel between 1 to 5K. So we're really
so ugly, man. It's so ugly.
I mean, there's a lot of money. If you're an LP, it's amazing, but
yeah,
for everyone else, it's kind of sucks a little bit. Especially if you bought the top at 4.7K and you're now down to 2K, that could suck.
Or even if you bought at 3.7 with like how much? 650 millions or 600 millions?
7, not 4.7.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
just hold. Next, well, as Richie said, for Pulse Chain, I don't even see, because there has not been any change in the vibe. So the only thing that has to change, it's not even about the price, but the vibe itself, because what's the turning point, what's the turning point that you say, okay, I'm bullish on Pulse Chain? Is it ETH going up, or
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
or
it's as simple as that. Yeah, if you're going
or
up.
is the vibe just, you change you don't call like stupid your community and stuff like that?
No, I think it goes back to like, yeah, Ethereum has to go up, and then the price of the core assets could go up.
I see.
Even if it's just anticipation, there's no like capital rotation from the founder. But like every ecosystem, I've said this before, but to be honest with you, every single ecosystem founder pumps their chart. Every single one. Every single one.
Yep.
The only difference where Richard fails at is that he doesn't have any products that actually generate him revenue that then can automatically go into the chart.
Whoa. I would argue with you over here.
Okay, go on.
It does have.
What? Taking money from the community through
sacrifice.
But that's like, no, I'm saying continuous revenue, right? Like you're like buying, BNB has Binance. You've got Hyperliquid now, generates from the buybacks, basically from the transactions that happen on their perps decks. Justin Sun as well. He buys back his chart, and he's usually in other tokens. There's also trading activity on Tron, but yeah, I look at it like kind of like that. There's some sort of exchange or perpetuals deck, DEX or CEX that's producing some sort of income stream, right?
Yeah.
So that's the major problem. I think that's the biggest problem, is that he's reliant on his own community base rather than something that is able to hit the masses outside of his own community base, right? Unless he does a sacrifice, and even then, 90+% of it's going to come from his own community rather than like outside of his little bubble. So that's where I'm like, okay. So as much as you hate perps dexes or perps in general, it generates money, it generates revenue, and that revenue can then be shoved into your own chart and then bring you.
Hyperliquid is like the real, proof of that. So yeah,
pure example of this. Someone said, "Call me crazy. I like Richard's products." Yeah, I don't mind Richard's products. I'm not saying that I don't like him. I just would like that he has some sort of income stream that comes from something else. I mean, I called for like a perps. When the perps dexes came out, right? Asta came out, Hyperliquid. Dude, the UIs is terrible. I don't know if you've used them. The UIs are horrendous. So it's like
I've seen it was so bad.
Yeah, I used Asta. I thought it was trash. So like you can like make something pretty decent here. I think that if you go down the kind of FTX had a really cool UI, and also like if you go on something like Jupiter and you do perps on there, it's like really easy to use, really nice UI as well. Like something like that as a perps dex, there's your income stream. There's where the money is.
You know what? There is. I don't want to leak anything, but I do have some inside information that something like that might come up to on Pulse Chain really soon.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, there is a product that is they keep building on Pulse Chain, and something like that might appear. You want a long, you want a short, you want like, it's gonna be. Hey,
who could that be?
Who could that be?
Yeah, we'll take sponsorship from you guys as well. If you want to sponsor, we could definitely talk about your product. Just FYI, clip that, send it to
NFA. Yeah.
We'll definitely help you out. Tom Lee lied. Yeah, Tom Lee was desperate for exit. No, he's going to hold his position for a long time, I think. But like I'm sure that he's sweating buckets. Dude, every time I see him, he looks more and more tired, and he looks more and more like worn out. I don't know if you see
how much is he underwater though? I haven't even seen like his position. He was
reserve, right?
he was like deep in, like he's gonna flip Bitcoin if to 600K, 60K, bro. Imagine it. Okay, in a reality where like ETH is gonna perform like Nvidia stocks or like or SanDisk or like S&P 500. Yeah, maybe ETH can go to 20K and Pulse Chain gonna follow with a nice
Let me
10x.
find it a tracker. There was a tracker. Is it Tom Lee tracker?
Tom Lee lied. Yeah, man. You know who else lied on Pulse Chain? Well, I mean, not actually, but we have like one of the biggest old OGs onboarding website, GoPulse. They're actually shutting down after like what, 3 years? They're shutting down in like.
So I got confused. I thought that was Portfolio.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, we're cooked. And then I realized, oh, it's GoPulse. They did a sack for about 600K, didn't they? Something like that.
Yeah. After using like, bro, they did a lot more than that with the fees they had. So the sack was just
They had crazy like 2.5% or
crazy fees. Yeah,
on swap transactions.
Yeah, it wasn't even showing, in the change where they had the swap. But anyway, yeah, it's going down. And you mentioned the PLS Folio. Yeah, shout out to them because they changed a lot when we lost the bank. So PLS Folio, they're keep delivering. So that's great.
Let's have a look at the so Bitmine, they got 4.6 million ETH, valued at 10 billion. They've got 1.2 billion cash, and they've got 3.8% of the supply. How much are they underwater? I can find out exactly.
3 point, bro, that's impressive. I mean, they, in one way, that's kind of good because those guys have the minds and the brain to know how to push and how to market it correctly. Because if Foundation, Vitalik, like those guys, like they're just either selling, either focusing. Okay, we are the tech guys, right? They're not. Yeah. Okay, just a small. What's that? Like 8 billion?
8.1 billion.
8.1 billion, bro. Just a small 8, but yeah, that's nothing. Like on 2x, he'll be like plus,
Yeah.
So there you go. There you go.
So their 2x, they would need 7.6K.
He was calling like in the beginning for 20K, and then he went with some crazy price prediction like 60K in the future of ETH.
Yeah.
That's good for Pulse Chain users. That's very good. It goes to those prices, man. Let's pray the bikes follow at least like half of that,
So this is I think this is one of the websites. I don't know if it's the official website, but Scenario Simulator, straight away, the ETH target is 22K.
22K. Is that the what?
Yeah, it's based off of the dividend, right? Base NAV and stuff like that. So like Scenario Simulator 20. Like I've not put this in. This is already like when you load up the website, it's got like, okay, the target's $22,000 Ethereum. Let's fucking go.
That would be nuts, bro. I would probably be buying NFTs left and right if we had those prices.
Like, look at, I mean, so okay, their discount premium, that's not too bad. MNAV's 0.88. So they still got 1 million. It's crazy to say that they've got already 3.62% of the supply, because they're trying to get 5% of the supply. That was their target rate. So, wow.
Who's gonna buy 5% of supply on my bag, bro?
Well, I mean, they're not far off of Richard's entry price, 3.7. So GG's
Very
them.
solid.
And they have actually got, so they got 3 million. So they got 70% of their holdings making staking yield at 2.81%. So they're actually making about 100 million a year just from staking. It's pretty good.
Yeah, impressive numbers, actually.
So I mean, like 70% of the supply is already in yield. Not bad, not too bad. I mean, 2% is pretty low in terms of yield, but yeah, it's better than nothing, I guess. Still a lot of money.
Yeah, man.
8.
I mean, for the billions they bought, that's like nothing. So
yeah, 100%. I mean, they bought 8.8. You're like, no, how much? That's the holdings right now. So their average entry price is 3.8. Does it actually say where the average price was? How much they bought in it? You could kind of manually work it out by just taking that number and then times it by the amount of Ethereum that they have. But yeah, interesting.
Well, yeah. I hope Richie does see this stream and he takes the 16 million and just go DCA more ETH, It's 2K, it's way cheaper than 3.7. But
just wait
even
he
yeah.
And cheaper than 2K is 1K.
1K. Oh man, if I would say like we get 1K ETH, man, I'm just like going all in.
Yeah.
When that's like, the drip scenario. I know there are a lot of people sidelined. Like there are probably like 60% of the people I know, they're still no capital, like capital on the sidelines, and they're like, okay, I don't see why I should be in crypto right now because there is nothing interesting. It's like you have like some scams here and there, some projects just popping out. There is not really something interesting that you're excited to be in this space. But hope that vibes change soon enough.
Well, we'll see. Let's get. I mean, we're going to be live probably tomorrow, and then I think back on next week. So we're doing kind of Monday to Friday. So we'll see. We'll see how the markets will do. We'll still be here. We'll still be trenching away.
I'm more excited. So we got like kind of the introduction, boring stuff. We got like some ETH, BTC. We got some like overall crypto vibe, but
we didn't even talk about like shit.
Hey, interesting stuff. There will be like a lot of streams. We'll bring a lot of like fresh trenches. We'll bring maybe some founders from Pulse Chain. We'll have a lot of builders.
Guys on I know a few guys on Base at the moment, guys from Binance. So I'll try and get a few different heads in. We can have a little chat with them. But yeah, just keeping things flowing, and then have a look. Have a look at some shitcoins, man. Like that's people are looking for some good play. We've got a Telegram group, right? And I think that everyone should join in because we're going to be building up this Telegram group. It's free. You just join into the Telegram group, and I'm just going to quickly put it in on here. Telegram.
Yeah, we can drop it in the chat, and we'll probably drop it under the live stream on X as well, which is easier.
Yeah. What is it? T.me/
Yeah, it's Trench Capital launch, just an easy place where you can tag, ask anything, questions, even can post about your project if it's something interesting. So we can have a look over that. But speaking of that, we'll have also like what is really Trench Capital, guys. It's something. It's like not even a product, but it's like I would say a cool feature for founders, builders, and people that want to get more outreach. So we're gonna build that whole thing in an like Web3 consulting agency. So it's an exciting thing. We get streams, we'll get interviews, we'll get like a lot of bigger guys in here to share their knowledge. Yeah, so make sure join in the Telegram. Did you drop that?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so right at the bottom here, you can see t.me/Trench Capital Lounge. And yeah, jump in, guys. This is something that we're going to probably promote and put out and go from there, really. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. And then tomorrow, what do you want to talk about, bro? Any subjects that we do want to touch on tomorrow? Or should we keep it?
Yeah, I believe tomorrow we'll touch like how Pulse Chain is again at a new all-time low. We'll have probably BTC dropping to like 72K,
and we generally on base, right? Base been popping off pretty.
Base. Yeah, we can speak about the base. I have a lot of things to say about base because it's been the place to be for the past couple of weeks. So there is a lot of things to go on slowly, pick up, get back into the trenches.
Sounds good. Well, appreciate all you guys. Do us a favor before leaving, give us a like on there, share the video as well. And join the Telegram group, like I said, t.me/Trench Capital Lounge. Also in the description, you've got a bunch of different stuff. You can go follow my X and you can follow Alphaballer's X. You can follow the channels, our YouTube channels, respectively, as well. Links are down there as well. There's also a nice little, and I need to get your affiliate link as well. There's an affiliate link for a pretty cool crypto card that we're both using. So I need to grab your one. But
yeah.
Why not sign up with my link whilst it's there in the description? So yeah, you can actually just purchase whatever you want, your day-to-day stuff with USDC, so you don't have to, switch your crypto into.
How great is that, man?
Cash. Yeah, it's amazing, bro. It's actually super, super sick. That's ether.fi/MGC. Little affiliate link.
There you go. There, I'm actually in contact with those guys, so we may cook something, greater in the future.
Sounds good, man. Ether.fi is. It's sick, man. I've just been using it the other day. Awesome.
Simple.
To buy this freaking streaming service and get some cash back on that, which was pretty sick. So, right, guys, appreciate you. We'll be around, and I'm gonna try and load up some more memes, and we'll make a pretty decent intro video in the next few days. But bear with us. I hope you're having a good day. Is that KYC? Yes, there's a bit of KYC. Yeah, there's
crypto guys know how this thing works, So you can say yes and no.
You can get around it.
Yeah.
It's like, did you get the vaccine? Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Right. Speak to you soon, guys.
All right.
Appreciate it. Take care.